What's up, everybody? It's John Sports Cards coming at you with a brand new video. It's Throwback Thursday time. Yes, it is Throwback Thursday time. What do we have in front of us? We have another one of these wonderful vending boxes that I picked up on eBay. I won this auction. This is a baseball card exchange authenticated box that I won on eBay from a seller that was selling this. This was authenticated as coming from a case, a sealed case of these vending boxes, and you can see here, this is 1983 Topps. This is a really big year for Topps, and lots of really excellent rookies. We're going to go through this list real quick, but you can see that they certified this in October 2018. So there you go. We're going to open this up in a second. Let's read off the list of cards and give you some info and background on this year's set of Topps. So there are 792 cards in the set. Looking on PSA for their grading breakdown as far as value goes. The general commons from this set, the base commons. If you get an 8 in that, if you were to send these in the PSA, this is an 8. They all average out to be $2. A 9, $4, and a 10 is 12. But there are some massive cards in here, and we have some already. There's a few that we're actually missing, so I never really had this full set, so hopefully we can add on to what I already have from this year. But let's just go down this list really quick, and I'll just read off like the player, card number, and then the dollar amount for a PSA 10, just so you guys can see the value of this year's top set. So first off, Johnny Bench, cards 60 and 61. Hall of Famer Johnny Bench, $40 for the card number 60, and card number 61 will be valued at 90. Hall of Famer Steve Carlton, card number 70. PSA gives that a $40 value for a 10. Ryan Sandberg, one of the big cards in this year's set. His rookie card, Hall of Famer Ryan Sandberg, card number 83, $350. Pete Rose, not in the Hall of Fame, probably will never be in the Hall of Fame. Card number 100 is $50 value as a PSA 10. Ricky Henderson, Hall of Famer, card number 180, it's $40 from PSA. Dennis Eckersley, Hall of Famer, card number 270, PSA values at $120 if you get a 10 of that. Hall of Famer Mike Schmidt. Card number 300, PSA says $40 there. Robin Yount, Hall of Famer, card number 350, PSA says $40 with that one. Nolan Ryan, Hall of Famer, card number 360, PSA says $65 if you get a 10. Ricky Henderson, another Ricky Henderson card in this set, card number 391, PSA says $125 if you get a PSA 10. Pete Rose, again, card 397, value of that one is $30 if you get a PSA 10. Phil Niekro, Hall of Famer, card number 410, $100 value as a PSA 10. Gary Gaetti's rookie card. He's not in the Hall of Fame. I'm not sure if he'll make it in or not. I don't know how many times he's been on the ballot. Card number 431, PSA values that at $100. Tony Gwynn, the biggest card in the set here, his rookie card. Hall of Famer Tony Gwynn, card number 482. PSA says $550 plus if you can get a PSA 10 out of that. Wade Boggs, this is one we don't have. His rookie card, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs, card number 498, $425 if PSA gives you a 10. Kyle Yastrzemski, Hall of Famer, card number 550, $25 value if they get a PSA 10 of that. The last card on their list from PSA, Hall of Famer George Brett, card number 600, I believe, or 603. Can't read my own writing here. $35 value if you get a PSA 10. So let's open this up. I am hoping that we obviously get Ryan Sandberg. I'm hoping that we pull Tony Gwynn out of here. And I'm hoping that we pull Wade Boggs. That's the one we do not have. And these other ones would be awesome. And I'll have to go and look through our boxed up set that we have. Our boxed up here for this set. And see what cards are in there that I haven't pulled out already. So let's open this up if I can get this plastic wrap off here. It's on here kind of tight. Seal this up. I don't know when this was. It's October, but this has been sitting somewhere. Okay, here we go. Okay, got this going here. Let's get this open. And let's find out what is inside this vending box. Now, last vending box we didn't have very good luck with. We got some really good cards. But we didn't get, what were we looking for in that one? That was 84, right? And there were some cards we did not get. a couple of the key cards we did not get from that year. So here's the vending box, and let's open this up. This came from a sealed case, so I can get this open. Hold on a second, guys. I'm just trying to... There we go. Okay. There you go. Untouched cards from 1983. Okay, so let's just kind of loosen these up. Let me pull this over here so I have some space. And I'm hoping these all look to be in pretty good shape. I'm hoping that that we get some excellent pulls out of here. Okay. I'm just trying to start here and pull these out gently and start off with a small pile. Okay. Almost there, guys. Hang tight. I just want to put these ones back so I can keep them in order so we can see a pattern possibly happening. All right, let's put these back here. Okay. Let's start out. So these are the cards I believe that were up at the top, and they don't look to be that bad. Sometimes they get damaged here. Like you can see this little corner here. Sorry, guys. You can see the corner here, a little damaged. And, yeah, so hold on a second. I want to make sure that all my stuff is good to go back here. Okay. All right, here we go. Sorry about the delay. Okay, so here's Dick Tidrow, John Waltham, 31st stolen base, sets record for catchers, Willie Upshaw, Gary Gaetti. Here we go. Here's the one card. It's got a slight little ding, but, you know, centering issues, okay. Not too bad, but there you go. There's one card right there, right off the bat. Gary Gaetti, his rookie card. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Ben Ogilvy, Ed Glenn, Clyde King, New York Yankees manager. I don't remember him. Luis Salazar. These are awesome. I love these cards. This is probably, I'd say, my first or second favorite year of Topps. The design is incredible. You got the player here, action shot. You got his profile picture here. Obviously, name, position, team, and then the back. Here's what they look like. Sorry, I was going through them and pretty fast right here in the beginning. So here you got all the pertinent information on Luis Salazar. His stats going all the way back to his minor league stats, and a little snippet blurb about Mr. Salazar. Okay, Juan Bonilla, Tommy John, cool. Whitey Herzog, nice card. Nolan Ryan, we do not have this card. There you go. And the condition on this card looks to be pretty good. Pretty good. Centering pretty good. Not 100% centering, but pretty close. So it's just tad bit off on the front, but that's a great card. All right, let's put that over here. Nolan Ryan. All right. Paul Boris. Mark Wagner. Mike Flanagan. Larry Bittner. Jim Mailer. Old Seattle Mariners helmets there. There's their old uniform. Dick Davis, Pittsburgh Pirates. Eric Show. Gary Ward. Scott Sanderson. Dick Williams, manager of the San Diego Padres. Here's the back here. Oh, this is cool. It has their his managerial record in the back. That's awesome. Major minor league batting record totals right above. Really cool. Dick Williams, Mario Soto, Steve Braun, Pittsburgh Pirates leaders Bill Madlock, John Candelaria. Really cool. Tommy Herr, Joe Simpson, John Waltham, Mike Scioscia. Third-year card for him. Giants leaders Joe Morgan and Bill Lasky. Don Baylor, nice card. Larry McWilliams. You can see the Stargell stars on his hat right there. Both pictures, pretty cool. Doug Flynn, Wally Backman, Carl Yastrzemski. There's another one from the list. Beautiful little ink blotch mishap there though on this card. Still pretty cool though. Yaz. I don't know if we have this one or not. I'll have to check on that and see if we have Yaz. Carl Yastrzemski, Boston Red Sox. Put you next to Mr. Ryan. Okay, back to this. Rennie Martin, Cole, Robin Yount, and Pete Vukovich, batting and pitching leaders. Nice card. Tom Paciorek, Chicago White Sox, Paul Mirabella, Don Money, Paul Householder, Mets leaders, Mookie Wilson, Craig Swan, Steve Carlton, way off center though. This is, let's see, which card number is this? 70. It's one of the ones on the list. So that's a really off, and it kind of looks blurry a little bit too, but we'll put that back there. Earl Weaver, Sammy Stewart, Jim Dwyer, Enos Cabell, Gary Gray, Gary Allenson, Dave Kingman, looking all young there, big smile on his face. Major power here, Brian Kingman. Any relation there? I don't know. Sexto Lescano, who's in the Padres. He was a solid player for like a long time too. Bob Ochinko, Randy Moffett, Jim Slayton, Bruce Hurst, Lee Lacy, Champ Summers. That's the first pile. Let's put this over here. Keep this all in order. Haven't seen a pattern yet. So many cards. Maybe we'll start seeing that in here now. In the second batch. Jesse Barfield. Okay, Jesse Barfield. Lamar Hoyt. He cursed our last box. Bud Anderson. Look at that shot. That's a great picture. This guy looks like, he does not look like a pitcher. He does not. I love it. I don't remember him, Bud Anderson. That's really funny. Yes, does not look like a baseball player at all. Bobby Mercer, Dave Frost, Andre Dawson, beautiful card there. The Hawk, Jim Cott, Super Veterans, very cool. Bob Nepper, Bob Forsch, Larry Milburn, Tony Bernazard, Terry Harper, Len Cicada. Not the greatest photo in the world. You can't even see Len, but you got some guy's legs in there too, sliding in there. This is all kind of dinged up. This one, Mike Caldwell. That's the risk that you run with these. The positive sides are you can get some of these cards in super mint condition. You do run risk of some sort of dings happening, depending on how the box is stored and moved around, things like that. You have no gum residue worry on these. That's one of the reasons why I buy these, and they're a little bit cheaper than buying, like, say, like a wax box, if you can even find a wax box. But this wax box for this year is very expensive. Willie Wilson and Al Oliver, batting leaders. Okay, Willie Randolph, good card there. Rudy Law, Garth Orge, Carl Yastrzemski, cool. Chris Bando, Dwight Evans, Roger LaFrancois, I think, George Foster, Gene Garber. Okay, let's keep hustling here. So we're not here for an hour. Alan Folks, Randy Lurch, Steve Crawford, Johnny Ray, Pete Rose. This is number 101. That is not one of the ones that's valuable. It's 100 that we're looking for. Phil Gardner, Gaylord Perry. These super veteran cards are kind of cool. That is like their first year picture. Must be their rookie picture, and then we're there now. So there you go. Tom Lawless, Pete Vukovich, All-Star card. Rick Owensby, Dale Berra, Yogi Berra's son, Lee May, super veteran card. Dickie Thon, Bucky effin' Dent, Al Williams, Charlie Paleo, Al Oliver, super veteran. Look at him, rookie on the Pirates. There he is in the Expos. Charlie Leibrandt, Terry Kennedy, Don Baylor. Again, there's starting to maybe see a pattern. That's the second Don Miller. We got Denny Walling, Mitchell Page, Ken Oberkfell, Pat Zachary. You got Seattle Mariners, Bruce Bochy, Jim Beattie, Carly Lansford, Rufino Linares. Don't know who he is. I've never heard of him. Pete Vukovich, Steve Comer, Royals batting leaders, Vita Blue, batting and pitching leaders, Vita Blue and Willie Wilson. And then you've got Larry Herndon, Dave Stapleton, Enrique Romo, Dave Schmidt, Dave LaRoche, Randy Johnson. It's funny they list him as a Hall of Famer. I do not believe this. This is who they're talking about. They made a mistake on PSA's site. They have Hall of Famer, and his value of his card is $40, and that's wrong. Or $12, but it has him listed as a Hall of Famer, so they have to correct that. Yankees batting and pitching leaders: Jerry Mumphrey and Dave Righetti, Steve Nicosia, Doug Corbett, Rod Carew. Nice card there, sporting the headband, sweatband. Wayne Gross, seeing the Padres leaders: Kennedy and Lawler. And then Renee Lockman, Floyd Bannister. Okay, let's keep going here. Oh, here's Mr. Barfield. Let's put him back. Top right there. Okay. Starting out here with Cliff Johnson. See a really poorly cut card coming up. Rick Honeycutt, badly dinged. Andre Thornton, Dan Quisenberry, way off. You can see how bad this one is. How badly. Let's move this here. Run out of room. Where I am, and where the camera is. Okay, so. All right, Dan Quisenberry, really off cut, bad. Steve Trout, Tommy John, Veterans card. Phil Necro, Super Veterans card. 411. No, that's not the one we need. 410. Reggie Smith, Fred Lynn All-Star is the Angels, badly cut again, way off center. Brute Roberge, Louis Tiant, Super Veteran card. Dwayne Murphy, Bob Welch, Rod Carew, Super Veteran, nice. Doug DeCinces, Leon Roberts, you can see a badly cut card right there. Danny Heap, Ryan Sandberg. This centering looks pretty good in the front, I will say. You can see the little print error there. Really cool. A little bit off center in the back, but there we go. We got Ryan Sandberg. There's one rhino for us. Put him right there. See if we can move these up here. I don't know if you guys can see these or not. One of our loyal YouTube followers or subscribers is going to be sending me some card holders. I was going to go pick them up, and I'll wait for his to come because that was really nice of him to do that. So there you go. All right, back to this. That's awesome. Ryan Sandberg. Great. Joe Morgan, Super Veteran card. Steve Bedrosian, way off cut. Off center, off badly cut. Dave Henderson, Ron Reed, Terry Poole, Dick Ruthven, Jeff Reardon, Rick Monday, poorly cut Alvin Davis. Look at how bad that one is. Whoa. Really awful. Buck Martinez, George Brett. Nice. Tiny little ding though in the corner. We'll take it. Not bad. Not bad. We'll take that. George Brett, let's put him up there. Okay, Gary Lucas, Alan Bannister. Oh boy, we got a long way to go here. Cesar Cedeno. I might just stop it halfway through and then restart it again, so they don't have it'll take forever to upload like a long video like that. But if we put them together, it won't take as long. Cesar Cedeno, Mickey Klutz, Jerry Garvin. That Cesar Cedeno was terribly cut. Ken Herbeck, Willie Upshaw, Steve Sachs, Ron LaFleur, Dave Garcia, Jim Gantner, Luis Salazar again, Gene Tennis, Cecil Cooper, Checklist, Joe Rudy, Joe Torre, Greg Nettles, Mike Flanagan, Jim Rice, great card, Dave Goltz, Joe Pittman, Reggie Jackson, beautiful. I will pull these guys out and penny sleeve these up, but for time, we'll just keep going here. Eric Show, Richard Dotson, Bob Lillis, Jim Sundberg. Awesome. Vance Law, Mike Scott, Jerry Augustine, Rich Gale, Tommy Herr, Dave Hostetler, Mike Witt, Barry Bonnell, Dave LaPointe, Here's earn run average leaders: Sutcliffe and Rogers, Floyd Schiffer, Milt Wilcox, Keith Moreland, Bump Wills, Jim Bibby, Barry Foote, Ron Hassey, Ray Knight, and Paul Sirna. I didn't look at the other rookies, the list, because I was pressed for time here, trying to get this. I want to get this video up. But there are other rookies, and they're not as obviously big as the ones we're looking for in here. But okay, here's another pile. Okay, we'll go through this pile, pause it, and then kind of get our bearings, then start up again. But this is good. Jay Johnstone, Mike Ramsey, Joe Patini, Kevin Saucier, Harvey Kuhn, Jerry Udur, say Gene Nelson, Junior Kennedy, Julio Cruz, Carlton Fisk, nice. Beautiful card there. Ned Yost, Gary Maddox, Jason Thompson, Ted Simmons, Alan Nicely, Chicago Cubs leaders, Leon Durham and Fergie Jenkins, Dave Winfield, awesome. They're beautiful cards. I'm so glad I got this. Pat Underwood, I'm glad I can share this with you. Like I always say, Carl Yastrzemski, super veteran card, Rick Roden, Fergie Jenkins, badly cut, Bill Campbell, Tigers leaders, Herndon and Petrie, Gene Garber, seeing some repeats here, Gary Lavelle, Dan Schatzeder, Tommy Boggs, Indians leaders, Hara and Sutcliffe, Bobby Castillo, Matt Keogh, Gilbert Perry again, super veteran card, Larry Sorensen. Oh, look at that. That's terrible. Really badly cut. We already have this card in really good shape, so it's not that much of a bummer. But to see that stinks. Accurately cut, really bad miscut. That's going to stay in the pile. Kind of highlight that. Al Holland, John Tudor, Lee May. I mean, it's rare that you would see like miscut cards, but we've already gotten a bunch. I wonder if this is like a first run or something, or maybe just a bad, section they cut. Anyway, Richie Zisk, another one. Steve Rogers, Manny Castillo, Bob Shirley, Milt May, Tom Brookins. Oh no, Dan Quisenberry, Robin Yount. Look at that. Oh wow. We have two of these, so thank goodness they're not like this. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? That's a shame. That is like such a shame. I mean, it's like not only like the printing issue, like it was crooked and they cut it wrong. I mean, oh my gosh. Well, we're going to penny sleeve this up. I got to put that back there. That's interesting. Here's Robin Yount. This is card number 350. This is a good one. Condition's not too bad. Wow, that's a shame. Well, hopefully we'll get another one in here. And like I said, we already have that card. I bought this for, obviously to get those rookie cards, but I really wanted to see if we could find Boggs. So we'll keep going. Billy Sample, Jim Wolford, Fred Lynn, Greg Minton, Harold Baines, miscut. Why is it on all the big guys? That's weird, huh? Dave Edler, John Curtis, Bobby Mitchell, Rick Camp, Leon Roberts, Joe Morgan, Daryl Johnson, Sid Manji, Rick Sutcliffe, Steve Bedrosian, Mookie Wilson, Mark Clear, Dave Roberts, Brian Clark, and Larry Winselton. All right, let's pause this for a second. We'll start back up so I don't have to have an hour-long video here trying to load that up. Okay, hold on a second. We'll be right back. Give me a second. Thanks, guys. Okay, we're back. So let's finish up this box. We're halfway done. And turn it a little faster. That was very disappointing to see this Tony Gwynn card this way. But hey, you get to see that and, experience that with me. And it's a shame. We already have that card, thank goodness. Two of them. So that's good. We have two, I think it's Sandberg, I think. So, all right, let's see if we can find another one, though. Okay. Floyd Schiffer, Alvis Woods, Ed Lynch, Jim Morrison, Preston Hanna, Barry Foote, Cesar Cedeno, Brett Butler. I think this might be a second-year card. I don't believe that's a rookie card. They didn't put RC on this year, so You have to know your players. Steve Howe, Terry Crowley, George Baumberger, Mets manager. Another Gary Gaetti. That's sweet. This one's in much better shape. That's nice. Hey, man, 2 Gary Gaettis. I'll take that, too. Kevin Saucier, Tom Bernansky, Jody Davis. I think this is a rookie or second year. Second year, I believe. Ricky Henderson. This is card number 2. No, this is a record breaker card. Still really cool to see that. Look how young he is there. Amazing. Juan Bonilla, Junior Kennedy, Lou Piniella. Nice. Russ Nixon, Dave Concepcion. This one is actually really good centering. Corners are good. Look at that. That might be that's at least a 9. Concepcion. Wouldn't be worth a lot, but still. Tom O'Malley. That's a rookie card. Mr. O'Malley, I remember him. Here you go. Batting leaders, Henderson and Langford. Nice. Slight little ding on the card. We'll leave that though on the pile. Larry Bittner, Miguel Delaney. Did he say his name? He was a really fast speedster for the Indians. I used to like him. I like the Indians a little bit growing up too. Steve Yeager, George Capuzzello. Yes, something like that. Cedeno Soto, Reds leaders, Gary Ward, Tony Armas, Amos Otis, Ed Farmer, Gary Renicky, Dave Van Gorder. Here is batting leaders, Diaz and Carlton. Little ding. There's no pattern. I haven't seen a pattern. Look at that mustache. Holy smokes. That is scary. Tim Blackwell. Montreal Expos. That would be scary if you woke up next to that, huh? Mark Belanger. Bryn Smith. Steve McCaddy. Minnesota Twins leaders. Bobby Castillo and Ken Herbeck. Dan Petrie. Tony Pena. Larry Christensen. Jack Perconte. Eddie Murray. Nice. Beautiful. Hall of Famer Eddie Murray. David Green. Tippy Martinez. Jeff Zahn. Mike Morgan. Excuse me, a little itch on my nose. John Montefiusco. Jeff Little. Joe Ferguson. Bob Horner. Look at that beard. Whoa. Not in that picture, but boy, oh boy, he's growing it out there. Terry Francona. It's a good one. Little ding, though, in the corner. Rick Cerrone, Jerry Hairston, Hal McRae, Dale Murray, Glenn Hubbard, Jerry Royce. Okay. Oh, okay. There we go with that. Oh, we didn't finish on the pile. Jimmy Easterly, Dusty Baker, Nolan Ryan, super veteran, way off center, misprinted. In the back, too. Number 361 is not on the list, thank goodness. Okay, Tom Verizor, Robin Yount All-Star card, Ron Washington, Hoskin Powell, Jerry Turner, Mike Moore, Tony Perez, Lonnie Smith, Randy Jones, Rick Sweet, Dave Palmer, Fergie Jenkins, beautiful, Marvis Foley, Dan Quisenberry, Scott McGregor, Sweet Lou Whitaker, off center. Nice card, though, still. And Bobby Mercer, super veteran card. Okay. Whoops. Let's go to the next pile here. Okay. Still looking for a better Tony Gwynn, and we're still looking for... Why are these this way? That's weird. Okay, we're still looking for... We are still looking for Wade Boggs and another possible Ryan Sandberg and a few other ones off this list. Leon Durham, Mike Moore, Tony Perez, much better on the center on this one. Wade Boggs! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! Go, go! Got the hit bell next to me! That's where everything is! All right, look at that. Wade Boggs, our first one. Boggsy. Look at that. Center looks to be pretty good. Maybe like 60-40 on the front. Top to bottom, about the same maybe. The backs, about the same. Still awesome, though. There you go. Wade Boggs. Beautiful. I love it. We got it. Okay, let's keep going. Ray Knight for Joe Negro. This is definitely worth it. No question. Rupert Jones, Dave Palmer. Tim Lawler, Ron Renicky, Bruce Bochy, Dave Revering, Juan Beniquez, Buddy Bell, good solid player for the Rangers, and who else? The Indians, and somebody else. So maybe a couple other teams. Dick Tidrow, John Waltham, Willie Upshaw. Storm Davis, rookie card. Lee Mazzilli, Warren Cromartie, Al Cowens, super veteran Tony Perez, Rick Dempsey, Rusty Staub, Lake on Orange. I love saying that. Alex Trevino, that's the Expos fans gave him that nickname. The Big Red, I think that's what it is. The Big Orange, something like that. Ron Davis, his hair is like orangish red. Rest in peace, Rusty Staub. Bobby Grinch, Billy Allman, Reggie Jackson, super veteran card, that's cool. Dave Dravecki, Vida Blue, nice. Off center, though. Ken Griffey Sr., Bobby Castillo, Mike Schmidt, super veteran card. Chris Spire, Larry Boa, misprint, badly cut. Badly cut is more like this, not a misprint. Well, it could be both, but anyway, George Wright, Rich Goose Gossage, nice. Super veteran card. Greg Nettles, nice. He's on the Twins. Look how young he is there. DeMesa Garcia, Dan Spillner, Scott Thompson, Don Sutton, Charlie Paleo, Milt May, Steve Carlton, super veteran card. Tim Foley, Ron Guidry. Look at that. Lots and lots of these miscuts. Amazing. I've never seen so many in one shot here. Lamar Johnson, Billy Sample, Reggie Smith, super veteran card. Pete Rose. Nice. That's card number 100. That's one of the ones we're looking for. Put that back there. Mr. Rose. Okay, let's keep going. John Castino, Ellis Valentine, Paul Splittorff, Bob Welch, Bobby Mitchell, Mike Ivy, Tim Rock Reigns. That's a nice card. I'm going to still put that one aside. I guess. Should we put him aside? I left some of the other ones out, but I don't know. I like The Rock. Another Ryan Sandberg! Mickey Rivers. 2 rhinos, baby. 2 rhinos. Look at that. Unreal. A little slight little ding on this. We'll take that, man. 2 Ryan Sandbergs. Holy smokes. Give me a good Gwynn. Please. Sid Monge. Rick Mailer. Mike Hargrove. Mike Schmidt badly cut. Ah. That's a shame. Don Werner. Richie Hebner. Dick Ruthven. Larry Winselton. Sorry. Kenta Colby Teak. Gene Richards. Mike Armstrong. That is a scary picture, by the way, of him. He looks very, like, disturbed about something. George Brett again. Did we get him already? Yes, we did. This is nice. I'll take another one of George Brett. Put him up there. There you go. Preston Hanna. Dave Revering. Claudel Washington. Buddy Bell. Oh, boy. We're seeing a pattern happening. I wonder if we're going to get one of these other ones again. Nice. I haven't seen Johnny Bench, though, have we? Do we see? I don't think we saw that card yet. Or Ricky Henderson. We haven't seen Ricky Henderson. Just the highlights one, and then the what else? The leaders card. That's all we've seen of Mr. Henderson. Roy Howell, Greg Minton, Harold Baines. Okay, that's a good cut. That's a good card there. Let's just put Mr. Baines down here. I'll have to go through this and pull out all the cards, and then we'll penny sleeve up the good ones. Luis Sanchez, Bruce Sutter, another great card. Look at that. We're getting some different players here. Dave Smith. Ooh, that's a good card too. Look at that. Henderson and Reigns. That's an awesome stolen base leaders card there. Rudy May. Joe Morgan. Somebody to choose from. My goodness, this is like an unbelievable opening break here. Mike Gates, Jim Gott, Lance Parrish, record breaker card. Threw out 3 base runners in All-Star game to set record. Joe LaFave, Mookie Wilson, nice card there. Gaylord Perry, Eddie Whitson, Dave Concepcion All-Star card. John Candelaria. There's different cards we're seeing now. Victory leaders, Lamar Hoyt and Steve Carlton. Nice. Milt Wilcox, Vern Rule, Gary Carter. We haven't seen Carter yet either. His All-Star card, Glenn Adams. Home run leaders, Kingman, Reggie Jackson, and Gorman Thomas. Beautiful. Ron Hassey. Dave Stapleton. Kirk Gibson. That's nice. Guy Solares. Cal Ripken! I don't have this card. Yeah! There you go, baby. That is nice. Lost center, but that's cool. Ripken. Is he on this list? This card is not worth very much, I don't think, at all. I mean, it's amazing, though, but it's still a great card, and we're going to put it right there with Mr. Ryan Sandberg. Okay, almost done. DeMesa Garcia, Dave Steve, Toronto Blue Jays leaders. John Denny, Charlie Lay, Terry Felton, Dave Tobick, Expos leaders, Oliver and Rogers. Here you got strikeout leaders, Floyd Bannister, and Steve Carlton. Yeah, he was a really good pitcher, too. There's a lot of players you tend to overlook and not talk about, but he's one of them. Rennie Lockman, Floyd Bannister. Look at that. That's cool. He had 209 strikeouts. Holy smokes! His record was 12-13, and his ERA was 3.43. I think the Mariners were really bad on that year too. Butch Weiniger, Terry Leach, Rock Raines, Tim Raines, All-Star card, checklist. Mike Kukrow, Larry Parrish. Andy Hassler, Brett All-Star card, Sparky Lyles, super veteran. All right, here we go. Last little batch. Let's get some luck here. Maybe we'll find a good Gwynn. So that bad miscut one, put that one to bed. Gary Woods, Benny Alea, Bruce Brenny, Jerry Kuzman, Pete Redfern. Kuzman, a longtime player for a long time. Andre Dawson, All-Star card, Randy Neiman, Burt Blyleven, Ronnie Oster, Dwayne Walker, Willie Wilson, Dan Petrie, Jack O'Connor, Glenn Gulliver, UL Washington, Luis Poulos, Larry Heisel, Danny Darwin, Alan Ripley, Jerry White, Ken Singleton, Max Venable, Joe Ferguson, Bob Horner again, Greg Gross, Ed Romero, Jim Palmer, great pitcher, Blues Hall of Fame, right? Gary Templeton, Dale Murray, Pete Falcone, Sparky Anderson, Johnny LeMaster, Ricky Henderson. There you go. Off center. That's cool. Wonderful. Nice. Put him up with Reigns. Oop. All kinds of flubs here. Okay, a few more cards here and we're done. Super veteran card, Nolan Ryan, Tom Verizer, Robin Yount All-Star card, Bob Baylor, and St. Louis Cardinals leaders, Joaquin Andujar and Lonnie Smith. So we did not find another Gwynn. Thank goodness we already have him already, because that would be a disappointment if you were like buying this and you wanted to get that card and you didn't get it. That would be a major bummer. But we got some excellent cards here at multiples of a couple really good ones. So let's do this really fast because we've been here for a long time. 2 Gary Gaetti rookie cards. Not in the Hall of Fame yet, but hopefully he'll make it in. I don't know how many more times he, I don't know if, how many times he's been in the ballot. I'm not up to speed on that kind of stuff, so that's good. Then we got Cal Ripken Jr. right here. Beautiful card. Love it. We got Bruce Sutter. Harold Baines. Got a couple of them. One was a really bad miscut. And the value on these ones are not, surprisingly, not that high by PSA, but Gary already is. What else here? Robin Yount. They're going to penny sleeve all these up. I'm out of penny sleeves. I have to go to the LCS and pick them up. Wade Boggs rookie card. That is beautiful. 2 Ryan Sandbergs. Look at that. Awesome. We got Ricky Henderson. Tim Rock Raines. There's Henderson. Put him here. We got 2 George Bretts. Beautiful. Definitely was not a dud, this box. A good box. We got Steve Carlton. Lost center there. This Nolan Ryan card. We do not have this one. That centering is almost, pretty good. So there's that. We got Carl Yastrzemski, Yaz, Hall of Famer. Put him down here in the other pile. We got Pete Rose. We got one of the Pete Rose cards we're looking for. Don't have that one. That's pretty cool. And then we got Tony Gwynn. Unfortunately, it was a really bad miscut. Thank goodness we already have two of these. Or three. I can't remember. Two or three. And thank goodness, because that would have been a major, major disappointment to not get that. And we did get two Ryan Sandbergs to add to the collection. We got our first wave Boggs, our first Rickey Henderson for this year. George Brett may already have. Ryan we didn't have. And these other ones, some of them we had, some we didn't. So there you go, folks. That is it. Sorry for the long video, the long one. I totally, you know, didn't mind taking my time with this today. And I'm really, really excited that we were able to share this with you. So thank you for watching. This has been a Throwback Thursday video for the break of our 1983 Topps Vending box that we won on eBay. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and it was actually a good one today. So good one for once. The last vending box was not good. The one prior to that was pretty good. So there you go, folks. That is it for today. Hey, if you're not subscribed, like we see here, hit the subscribe button right there, right next to the notification bell. Hit that, gives you a little ding every time we have a new video that we post. You give this thumbs up. How can you not give this thumbs up? Like I always say, these are great videos. We put good content in here. I like to share this stuff with you, and this was just like, you know, it was epic, if you want to call it that. Very cool. And then comment below what you think of this year of Topps and what you think of the cards we pulled out of here. I was very, very happy with it all, even though we got that one miscut here with the Tony Gwynn, but still awesome. And remember, share this video. We have an eBay store. Link is down below in the description. More videos on the way, so look out for that. This is John Sports Card signing off. We'll see you all soon.